Hello everyone, this is Vicky StitchNButton. I am back for my bi-weekly report on my stitching or lack thereof. I have some in, not as much as I wanted, but it's something, so here I am. I did a lot of sewing, got a lot of bags done, not too many left. So that's a good thing, but now that means that I just got all my beading stuff put away last night and have to pull out more fabric and cut more and make more bags. Not a bad thing, just a first world problem right there. Keeping me busy all the time. My stepdaughter's got COVID. Not bad. Just a loss of sense of smell and dulled sense of taste. Otherwise, she's fine. Me and my other half have tested negative, so she's pretty much cooped up in her room and probably bored out of her mind. But she's naturally lazy, so maybe not as bored as I thought. I don't know. We'll see. I yell at her all the time for being lazy. She better have her clothes put away. She ain't that sick. I don't know. It's been pretty boring. Not boring. Non-eventful, which is fine. Totally fine to be non-eventful. I know a lot of people had problems with the ice. Excuse me. My eyes were watering earlier. A lot of people had problems with the ice. In Florida, we did not. Well, it's kind of weird. We had the colder weather for Florida the week before. And then the week that everybody was freezing, it was actually really nice down here. And then it's been cooling off at night. And it's mosquito o'clock all over again. So that is my payment for not having freezing cold weather. I now have 3 bug bites just from about a half hour ago. So there's that. And right before I made this video, a mosquito zoomed in and landed on my nose. So there's that. I don't know where it came from, but it was like a kamikaze jet coming at me. Let's get into it. What did I do? Okay, so I don't remember all the prompts I used. They're mostly like magical stitches and or semi-sane. But I had showed you that my friend Laurel got me Silver Moon tea and another chart, and she gave me the beads to go with it. I started her. I ended up pulling out Lilac from Fabric Flare, and I think I got in about 200 or 300 stitches on her. I don't know, it's not that many. But I started in the center, so basically this is her shoulder, and the flowers or doodads, what is it? It's flowers around her shoulder. I thought it was a decent start. I haven't had a chance to get back to her since, but it's good, and I think it's going to look good on this fabric too. Easy to stitch on since it's even weave. It was a little fiddly with the different colors of flowers, so I probably could have got more done if I just stuck to the skin that was bigger chunks of color. But that's okay. It's all good. I'll get there. Alright. Next. I know I did 1,000 stitches on Poppy. There was, one of the prompts for magical stitches was to do 1,000 stitches on one whip that I can get lost in. Definitely can get lost in this. I am looking forward to seeing these reds on the fabric that I picked. So I figured pick her up. I could do 1,000 stitches on her, and I did. I ended up finishing up the wings, the full stitches on the wings. The only thing I need to do on those wings are the beads, and then there's back stitching with Kreinik that goes in here, which I did not do. After I finished what I could on the wings, sans backstitch, I moved to the arm and some of this dress in here. I think I filled in around here a little bit. There's a line of one color that has 4 stitches, but it's not until down here, so I figured I'll leave that until I get down to that part. But I think she's looking pretty good. I think this fabric's going to be working good. And wings. I've got wings. I got my Betty Boop bag. I put this vinyl thing on there. And then I got this for a present from one of my friends. Which is back... Well, no, it's not showing. There we go. It's got the lipstick. And it's got my initial with the V. I thought it was cute. So, let's see. I also did... I don't remember how many stitches I did on this one. This one's Winds of Change. It's a freebie from Cricut Collection. And, I don't know exactly how many stitches it was, but I filled in all the blue in here. I think I also did the white, if I'm not mistaken. And then I started the white in the sails. Oh, and I did the little curly cube blue there, the wind. It's a good bit done now. It's just a few more stitches in the sails. There are waves here. And then the words. So, that should be a finish this year. I'm not even going to say, oh, I can just get it done real quick. No, let's not be silly now. Oh, there's also a star. My nose. Flosstube, itchy nose. This is done on, let me see, did I write it down? Barely Blue Joblin, 28 count. And I used what I've dubbed my dead threads, which are threads that just aren't made anymore. 6-strand sweets, one called Windy Hill, and yeah, it's just those two thread makers that are no longer making threads. It's nice to be able to pull those out and just fit them in a design because, you know, since they're not making them anymore, you need to make sure you have just enough to finish what you started, right? Oh, my pixie didn't go away. That's all right. I'll put her away. And then I had to do, and again, I can't remember how many, whether it was like 500 or something. I don't know. Might have been 200. I worked on Gracie. This is Dress Monkey on a Throne. This design can be purchased at artfire.com. And the prompt was for something with plumbing and extra if you had a toilet. And of course she's on a toilet, so that works. I was able to fill in a whole bunch of green. Don't worry about those lines, that'll wash out. And then I put in blue and white in here and filled in some of this windowsill. I want to call it a windowsill. Actually, I finished filling it in except for these few stitches right here, but the rest is all filled in because I'm almost positive this or this, I think it's this part, is the end of the page. And like maybe here or here is the end of the page. Looks about right. Maybe, if it's even that far. I am stitching this on 18 count white Ada because it's full coverage, and I'm doing 2/1 with that. And I was glad to get some progress. I know Sarah from Sarah King, my Stitching Kingdom, she finished her page. And I'm close to a page finish. There's only one other thing that I've worked on, and when I say worked on it loosely, because I only got in like 90-something stitches, but that's on Ugly Birds. I need to do 1,000 by the end of the month. I've got, what, 4 days left? It can be done. I plan on stitching tonight. When I did the 1,000 stitches on Poppy, I did that in 2 nights. 2 sittings I was able to get it done, and I don't know what it is about the full coverages. I want to do them. I know I want to do them, but then once I get in there and there's so many confetti stitches, it starts making me mad. And then I don't want to do it anymore. Maybe that's it. But I'm determined. So this is Ciro Marchetti. It's the Ugly Bird Story Keep, so it's the skinnier version. And I am doing this on 25 count easy grid fabric, 1/1 with the called for DMC. And I did a whole, look, the needle's still stuck in there, 90 something stitches, which is basically fill in. I wanted to finish whatever was up here and then start moving down. So that's what I've been doing, was just filling in what I could up there and move on, so I don't have a random hole here and there. So I just need to get another 907 or 8 stitches in, right? That's all. Which, if I do it correctly, should almost like potentially fill in that whole area, and or this area too, you know, like that. That would be nice to get that headway in on that. All right, that is stitching. I did bags. I made bags. I even added a new scissor fob on my group because I got this cool charm, and I just figured, well, actually I have a few of them, but I figured I'd make a scissor fob out and throw it up there. It's a bee. I received a few things in the mail. First off, I got a couple of Thinking of You / Valentine's cards. This one's from Lisa, Silver Stitcher. It's cute. She put a little note in for me. And then my friend Teal. Hi, Teal. I know you watch my videos. I love my card. I didn't even message you. How horrible am I? So good thing you watch my videos, because then you'll see that I got your card. And it is so cute. It's adorable. Apparently, she said a friend makes cards. A friend of her makes cards, so she got this to send to me. And then I received this card from Amy. Amy loves toads. And I love this card, by the way. It's a Trader Joe's card. And she put some great, I don't know where it went. Oh, it's over here. Show you the back because there's addresses on there. But this is one of the great stickers she put on there. And I love Morning Glories. Especially the blue ones, but I love all color Morning Glories. I love the way they smell too. And there's a moth and a flower sticker on the other side. Then I placed an order with the whole stitching caboodle from Jen. And that came in. There's one chart that's on back order that she was waiting for, but she decided to send me my order. One of the things, they're right there. That and that, they're clamp replacements for 11 by 11 because I cracked a couple. So I always just tell her, hey, I need this size, and she'll throw it in with my order. And I did get a few charts because, you know, I don't have anything to stitch. And I ended up buying Needlework Shop from Little House Needleworks. I just thought that was cute, and why not? Everybody needs a Needlework Shop. And I had bought this one. It's the reindeer from Friday Ritter. They also came out with like a Santa and a snowman, but I like the reindeer. I think he's cute. And then I pulled the trigger and I got Raccoon Rabble, because I'm not going to do all the stacks that she has, but there are a few that I just had to, and this is definitely one of them. I mean, it's got a bee and pumpkins and these cute raccoons and trash pandas. And we've got tons of raccoons around here. Trust me, my neighbor wants to shoot them with the 22. They're always in his garbage. He's tried everything. And I got Madame Chantilly's Summer. Celebrate Summer, it's called, I think. Yeah, Celebrate Summer. Like this one. And I had ordered, I think, Spring. And I think that's the one that's on back order. You know, I gotta tell you, with their chart, her charts, anyway, there's several pages to this. But, I can, without, you know, so we'll cover up this part. I don't like that. It's distracting. I know why she, you know, I get why she would do something like that, but I don't like it, because especially when it goes over it makes it harder to see. It's already small enough, and she does it to everyone. It's not like this is my first time getting one of her charts. I mean, luckily, Now I gotta double check, but I'm pretty sure she only stamps it once and not like one on every page or anything. So it's not all over the place. But I don't like when she does that because it makes it harder to read. But that's okay. It's pretty. The others, well, one was a dedicated purchase because I had shown before Shrekie's Tan from Needle Bling Designs, Teresa. And as soon as I saw that she was coming out with fabric, I couldn't wait to see the color. And I said, I need a fat quarter. And she said, okay. So then I tortured Brian because he tried to torture us on the Needle Bling Designs, saying that they were coming out with new color. And I harassed them and harassed them. But I still had to wait, like everybody else, to see what the new color was. But it's fun harassing him anyway. And she came out with one called Butter Crunch. And I love that color. These are great neutrals. This is not coming through very well. There's very slight modeling in it. You could barely see the modeling. It's not as pronounced here as it is showing me right now. It's a yellowy, it's a muted yellow, like a muted butter color, basically. And I got the 32 count. I got a fat quarter. She is selling through LNS's and also through her Etsy page, which I will link that below, along with the whole StitchNButton, which is a Facebook group that you can buy cross-stitch items from. And yeah, Teresa's on Etsy, plus I know that places are already receiving her fabric. I'm pretty sure Gary from Garon Tote Mags, Garon Stitchery, his site had some up there, and I'm not sure if they were out of stock yet or if he was waiting for it to come in. I did see it there, and I think I saw it popping up here and there online. So check your LNS, obviously, and if all else fails, Teresa's got it on her Etsy. My other item last item that I got in the mail is my monthly fabric from Fortnite Fabrics. I changed from 32 count last year to 28 count this year. And I chose the Duos, I think it's called Duos, for the monthly. It's 28 count even weave. This month it was called Rick and Morty. Dude, you gotta work on that handwriting. Really? Really? What is that? Why does that look like Mona? Anyway, they do not staple this card on there. That's me doing that to the selvage because it comes in a baggie. I don't store it in the baggie. Love the color. It's greens and purples. Greeny blue. Excuse me. Not Rona. I have my test. Oh. We will get through this because I don't feel like editing. Sorry about your luck. I'm almost done. Anyway, this is the color. I love it. I have not been unhappy with a piece of their fabric yet. What else? I am going to sneeze again. So let me wrap this up. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everybody's hanging in there. And keep in touch with each other. And also gives people space. I found, even personally, sometimes I just don't want to ask anybody how they're doing because I feel like it's the same question, different day. And not much is changing for people right now. So it's not out of lack of caring. It's out of lack of more inventive wording as to how you're doing. Although I do care, so if you want to say, hey, you know, absolutely message me, you know. I'm good though. Everything's fine. Don't pay attention to the dumpster fire behind me. Speaking of, I cleaned up. That's another thing I did over the past couple of weeks. I went through my yarn, a bulk of my yarn is now in the shed in a bin, and I have been able to make a little bit more space, or at least make it cleaner and look better. So that was another project I did over the past 2 weeks. And before I choke to death, I'm going to say, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. See you in a couple weeks.